What's up guys, I'm Cat here and welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Last time we were just about to enter the frozen river, so let's get back there. Whoa, frame rate. There we go. Not so bad that time. Let's keep on making progress. I don't know how many more videos we'll have of this series, I'll be honest. I don't think it'll be many. Maybe 4, including this one. Maybe. Suppose we'll find out, won't we? I mean, we've got this current quest to do. I don't know. It really depends. Maybe 2. Well, 3 including this one, I think, maybe. I might even watch the final cutscene. Just because why not? Okay. I was watching something recently about Diablo 2. That kick animation that we do for kicking over pots was actually supposed to be an attack you could do. Apparently it was in, well, I don't remember what it was in. It was in like at the very early stage of the game where you had a basic melee attack that was a kick that could knock enemies back. Obviously it never made it in. But they still use the animation for when you break pots, which I always found, well I say always found, which I find kind of amusing. It's like, oh, we made this asset for kicking stuff, well we'll just use it for breaking pots now, and barrels. The weird things you'd learn when watching videos. Here it is one. Turn that off so we're not accidentally picking up items. I couldn't tell if I was out of range then or just whiffing entirely because I was getting bad luck on my hit chance. Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? We killed them. You know, interestingly enough, I think this is the first time I've actually seen this particular model of these rot walkers. Then again, this is the expansion, so this was released later, so they didn't need to recycle models, they could add new ones. But still. Well, same with these temptresses. All models we never saw before. Oh, I think that was my holy fire that got it then. Great healing potion. Grab that in a second. Ooh, a Nephrune. I didn't even hear that drop. I picked up the shield on accident. Well, take all the runes I can get. I still need to get an Am rune for making the strength, but at this point I'm not even sure it's going to be worth it. I do like the one I've got simply because of the magic stolen per hit, which means I'm not having to worry about my well, obviously by my magic reserves, unless I like cast sanctuary, unless I cast my shield ability, in which case I do, but a minor issue really. It comes back fast enough. And worst comes to worst, to drink a potion. I wonder if my... do I still have that poison charm? I do. I wonder if that's what's also giving me a substantial boost to my damage. It must be doing something. Wow, just utter whiff there. Good job. Bit of stunning blow on us. Very nice. Stunning blow, crushing blow? I don't know, one or the other. I was gonna say, do I want that magic full helm? I don't think I do. This Tancred skull helm is pretty nice. I like the attack rating. Oh, hello. Yeah, pop a potion. Fortunately, these blood temperatures are very weak. Don't do a lot of damage, I've noticed. Well, I shouldn't say don't do a lot of damage. They don't survive a lot of hits. Perhaps a better way of saying it. They're quite squishy. Do. Where is the frozen woman? I believe she's frozen. We'll find her eventually. God, I wish I had more attack rating. I might need to put some more points into zeal. Get that attack rating boosted up as much as possible. Oh, I think we found her, because the quest log just updated. Where is she, though, is the question. I don't actually see her yet. Well, that was a whiff. Over here? No. Probably back across the bridge. Back here, probably. Upgrade to healing pot. Here somewhere? No? Where is she? Well, she's around somewhere because we just found her. Here's the quest log did. No, must be over here then. Where? This way then. You know, I just realised we were supposed to follow the trail of blood. There's a lot of like blood trails on the floor that are leading in this sort of general direction. There she is. Don't know why it updated when I was right back there. Oh well. I'm not complaining, I suppose. Lets me know I was on the right track at least. Frozenstein. Putting my shield on probably would have been a good idea, but a bit late now. There we go. Okay then. Oh, I thought she was frozen solid. She's not. She's just like trapped, slowly freezing to death. Hello.
Hero, Neelathak did this to me. If you've come to help me, my only hope lies with Mala. Please, tell her you've found me.
Yep.
Hero.
Yeah, okay. Back we go. Hello.
So, that snake Neelathak was behind Anya's disappearance, and he trapped her with a freezing curse. Here, take this potion to Anya and give it to her. That should release her.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Neelathak's gone. Yeah, he is done. I talked to you.
What is it?
Which one?
The snake has slipped our grasp. While you were gone, Neelathak disappeared.
Stay a while and listen. Goodness, Anya frozen by that fallen barbarian.
Yeah. Any good? I mean, it would have been. It's a lot of attack rating. But, yeah, not as good as what I'm using. Okay. Hello. Here you go. Off she goes. Don't open a portal for me. I have to use my own blooming portal scroll to get back. Hello.
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us. I have devised this spell to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful. Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Neelathak.
So what, do I just have, like, extra resistances now? Is that all it is? I mean, I'm not going to complain. Extra resistances, extra resistances. Sure, I'll take it. Mm-hmm. Cool. Talk to... Oh, hang on. What? Did I not just do that?
Thank you so much for bringing...
Ah, I think we have a bugged quest.
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us.
Hmm.
I have devised this spell to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful.
Hmm.
Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Nilathok.
Okay. Maybe an inventory space thing. Hmm.
Thank you
Yes,
so
it was.
much for bringing...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scroll of Resistances. I don't know what it does. I assume it gives me like 5 or 10. So 96 and 99. Mm-hmm. So you'd be 10. Nice. Take it. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Good morning. You have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people. These are dark times, warrior. I hope you can bring an end to Bale's reign of destruction. Our Council of Elders is gone, my father Ost among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Bale. Thank you, hero, for rescuing me. To show my personal gratitude, I give you this. I had it custom made for you by Larzik.
Oh, okay. Any good?
Nilathok told me he struck a deal with Bale to protect Taragath. In exchange for the demon's mercy, the misguided fool plans to give Bale the relic of the ancients, our most holy totem. Doing so will allow Bale to enter Mount Ariat unchallenged by the ancients. I tried to stop Nilathok, but he imprisoned me in that icy tomb. Nilathok must be stopped before he dooms the whole world. As much as I would love to strangle the life out of him, I'm afraid I haven't the strength. You must go to his lair through this portal I've opened, kill him, and then bring back the relic of the ancients. Stop Nilathok from destroying what we have striven for eons to protect.
Mm-hmm. What do we get? Oh, Storm Aegis. Hmm. It's like a slightly worse version of my Ancient's Pledge. Well, just a worse version in general, I guess. Well, guess I'm selling it.
Good day.
Mm-hmm.
Regretfully, I know very little about this relic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go flog it. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon.
Not even worth that much. It's a shame. Very disappointing when you get fancy bits of magical gear that aren't worth a whole lot. I wonder what actually, like, determines the value of certain things. Because some seem like they're worth an absolute fortune for very unimpressive stat lines and unimpressive abilities. Well, let's go to Nilathak's temple.
By the light, what is this place?
It's full of dead bodies. Lots of dead bodies. Oh, they're all waking up. Like I said, these look like rot walkers. Well, carve our way through them. Worth a bit of experience at least. What is that? Oh, it's a knife. Are these gonna like perpetually stand back up, or is that just a fluke? It might be best to ignore this lot. They might not stay dead. Unless I shatter them. I think I already got some chainmail, haven't I? Yeah, I already got chainmail with 2 sockets. Yet to use it, of course, but hey, it's there available for me. Let's just leave them. Oh, hang on. Listen, my ability didn't cast again. Very annoying when it does that. There we go. I don't know if it's because I was interrupted or... Yeah, maybe because I was hit while I was casting it. which technically gave it like an interruption. Hindle skin. Okay. Ooh. Utterly useless to me, but hey, it's a green. Don't need that. The Halls of Anguish. What a lovely sounding place. Isn't there a portal here? Of course, you can hit me from stupidly far away. I don't need that thawing potion. I guess I'll just drink it. So why not? And it actually gives you above your max. Very nice. Kill these prowling dead. Try and get a level up soon. We're close. Not much further to go. Night Lords. Let me try and remember if there was actually a portal in here. Be a little surprised if there wasn't. Is it worth going back though to check? I'll go back. Oh, I just need to put a cut in anyway, so 6 of 1 really. Back in a moment. Okay then. Was there one in Halls of Anguish? There wasn't, it was Halls of Pain. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think there would be one here. This is like a one-off area that I would never come back to. So, didn't see it being a place where it would stay forever. Oh, I forgot about that Gothic plate as well in my stash. I need to add sockets to it. Need to look at what I'm going to put in it first. I think all the body armor rune words are a bit higher level. I'm only level, what, 29? I think they're all like in the 50s, the rune word stuff. That's disappointing. I wonder if it's a chance for these prowling dead to stand back up, or if they're always guaranteed to. There we go. If that great helm's worth taking. Maybe. 33. No, it's technically more. Well, not quite more. It's slightly less actually. But if I was to put something with enhanced defense on it, like, well, a rune word for example, get it socketed, then it would be worth quite a bit. And there are heraldic cube recipes to socket stuff. They do exist. I just have no idea what they are. I think it's 3 gems or 3 rune words or something. Demon Hide Sash. Oh, it's ethereal. Throw that right away. Might take that scroll of ID. Get that wand I'm carrying ID'd. I'll never use it, of course, but... Whoa, what was that? Something stung. Hey, I dinged. Nice. An Eth rune. Bit low level, but I'll take it. Have a look. Oh. Necromancer skills. New stats. I'm going to put 3 in here, I think. And 2 in there. Oh, it's ethereal. I thought it was socketed. Can't tell them apart sometimes. Give me another point into zeal. I wonder if it's worth putting points to sacrifice. But it gets my attack rating up even more.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, I can. Dump it in there. I'll do for now. Might just throw that great helm. Yeah, I probably won't use it. Well, picked it straight back up. Well, I guess I'm keeping it then. I'll go drop it in the stash at some point. Now then, can we find Neelathak? Ideally, yes, before this video ends. otherwise I'm going to have to come all the way back here. Not that's a major problem or anything, because I'll still have the map, but, you know. Still looks like it might be the right way. Then again, I'll have no idea till I get there, so we'll see. Create a healing potion. Club my way through. I was gonna say, I don't think this is the place. This is like a bit of a dead end. Oh well. That's one path explored. On to the next one. Yeah, I forgot my thing up. It's fine. I say my holy shield will probably disappear in a minute. Some enemies around here do hit really hard.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, you can. Just got to know where to spot it. Already got another bar ready. I say a bar. That section filled. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are 10. I'm 1/10 of the way there already. I'm still in Nilithak's temple. Ooh. Well then. Seems like you offered. Oops. Useless to me. Sell it though. Might be worth something. A little bit of gold. Standing back up. Let's just vacate the premises, I think. Might have a sneeze coming, actually. Maybe. No, it's going. Just. Oh, stop pressing escape. Meant to press tab. I wish I had any idea of where I was going. One moment. Okay. Quick nose blow. Just sort out that need to sneeze. It must be that Wind Fury that's doing that damage. All of a sudden, they like, turn on that ability and I'm taking huge amounts of damage. I've got slots available. You know, it's funny. I think these armor stands and those weapon stands are actually quite valuable. Because they give you, well, hopefully they give you a good bit of gear that's just regular quality. So non-magical, so you can actually play around with adding sockets or, well, mostly just adding sockets so you can make rune words. Like that gothic plate I've got in my stash at the moment. I'd love to put that on. In fact, I probably will by the end. I just hope when I add sockets to it, I get a decent amount. I need to look up actually how many sockets the dude gives you. Oops. Because I don't know if it's a set amount or if it's just random chance. Leave that bit of gold behind. Got him. Oh, those hidden stashes have been very disappointing. Spirit mask? Oh, druid thing. Into the trash. Have a sip. That's not a well, mate. That's a bathtub. I'm quite sure that's a bathtub. This is a well, but yeah, I don't think so. How does it refill itself? Halls of Pain? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Halls of Pain have a waypoint in them. Interesting. Oh, we're going down there in a minute. And here I thought this was going to be a quick one. Well, we'll grind. Well, I say grind up. We'll kill this lot, then go on down. No sense in waiting. Yeah, they're all standing back up. Whoop-de-doo. Off we go. I wonder if you could farm them, actually. Ooh, emerald. I need a sapphire. That's what I'm really hoping for. At some point. Okay, the enemies suddenly changed, so we're going to put on a shield. Only 73%. That is disappointing. Even though I've got over 1,000 AR. So something's really hurting me as well.
Thank you.
There you go. I think it was just those Risen Dead charging me down, all that death brawler. Oh, I got any healing potion at this point. Beggars can't be choosers as it goes. Well, if I don't complete this within this video, at least when I come back the enemies might have changed. Get some less annoying ones. Purified, putrid, not purifier. God, they look disgusting. Lovely. Unholy corpse. What was I expecting? A holy one. How long's my shield got left on it? Oh, not long apparently. Literally like 3 seconds. Oh, easy there. Stop doing your charge attack. What's that? Mana shrine. I don't know what you... Oh! Apparently they add buffs to enemies. That's good to know. Oh, that's delicious. I guess they also, like, infest them? Huh. Disgusting. Oh, and wants to back up. What chance to hit them? 69. Nice. 2 minutes left. Can I at least find the waypoint before we have to quit? 200 gold. I'll leave it. I probably won't actually looking at it because I have to go back that way anyway. So we're hoovering it up as we go. Oh, hello. You know what? While we're here. Oh, I got interrupted again. Be more careful of that. There we go. I don't really have the mana to, you know, to take those sorts of interruptions. This looks important. Big empty room with pillars either side. Is it important? Oh, there's a chest in it. Okay. Was it the Halls of Pain? It was the Halls of something, but I just don't remember what it was now. And now I'm not so sure anymore. Well, we found a fancy chest. Lovely. Need to get something out of this. Yeah, I got him. Get my healing potions back. What do you got for me? Bogall. Lovely. Okay. Let's vacate the room. Oh dear. Infested one. I guess you're going to explode into a demon. Yep. A torrent worm. Or torment worm, I think that was actually. Well. We've got a few seconds left before I have to end the video. So I guess we'll clear out this lot and then end the video. I'll run back to the entrance at the very least. Okay then. So, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, have a comment as well, and I shall see you all next time.